Hello, everyone. Got to start with a piece of delicious cheese today. How are we all doing? I'm a hungry boy. Last night's late night really fucked me up. I did not sleep very well. Hopefully you all slept better. First off, Perpetual, Cataclysm, Jackatron, Mr. Ian, Annabelle. How are you all doing? Did I miss anyone else? Oi oi, Savaloy. Maximus, hello Max. Labourverst. Did I miss anyone else? How are you all doing, folks? Do more thanks, kind of craving cheese now. Well, here's the deal. Here's the deal, Annabelle. I'll level with you. Although that was a delicious piece of cheese, and it was a delicious piece of cheese, I had a terrible cup of soup. But I do have, I don't know if you'll be able to see this on the camera, a lovely pair of tits! Which is good. So yeah, the cheese was to offset the misery that was the cup of soup. I'm still a bit poorly. You can probably hear it in my voice. Blep. Blep, blep, blep. But I'll be alright. I'll be okay. I want a nice chill one today. What cheese are you eating, Ian? What's going on? Are we talking a mature, punchy, cheddar? Some funky Stilton? What are you having? Tired as hell, but here nonetheless. Kat, have you sorted all your dramas out yet? With your ID and stuff? Anything fixed yet? Kunksmo, hello, buddy. Sure. Hello. I was waiting in case you came online, then I went off to play a game just before you came online, because I thought you'd never get on that late. Oh, Perpetual. That is a sad one. We went to like 2 in the morning as well. It was a late one. It's a late one, but we went quite deep. If I make myself some horrible soup, then can I have cheese? Yes! That is the deal. It's like, when you're a kid and you're poorly and, your parents tempt you with something sweet so that you have your medicine. Or maybe it was just me because I was an obstinate little bastard. I don't know. Right, how you doing, mate? I'm feeling better today. I'm still a little bit sniffly. So, apologies if it's a bit of a grungy ASMR sniffle stream. I will try my best not to breathe into the microphone. I'm still not living hell. Oh shit, top of my daughter is sick now. Oh, fuck. Why one then the other? Do both at once. Cheese soup is delicious. Broccoli and Stilton soup, one of my favourite soups there is. 4 cheese soup with bacon bits. Oh, Jesus. Yeah, broccoli and Stilton. Right, I'm just going to get this down, mate, and then we'll get into the game. I'm sorry to hear that, Carter. Hope everything sorts itself out for you. Pure cheddar, freshly made flatbread. Jesus, Ian, when are you going to come around and cook me some delicious flatbread cheese toasties? Oh, it's nothing major, prior. It's just fucking run-down sniffles that we keep getting. It just doesn't sound very nice on stream, unfortunately. You don't want to hear me go sniffing all day, struggling to breathe. All right, this delicious soup is now gone. Okay. You get sick a lot, you must have a weak immune system. No. This is not true. My immune system's actually pretty good. The problem is the lady brings back a lot of bugs. It's all down to working in a call centre. We typically get a cold every 5 years or so. Honestly, it's all about call centres. And the call centre that she just so happens to work in has hot desking and a massive amount of staff, all on different shifts. So in like a day, she might have like 2 people or 3 people sat at her desk. So it's just the proximity to germs and bugs, bleh, which she then brings home, gives to me. ASMR sniffle stream, yes. It's all about call centres. I worked in call centres for years, and it was the same thing. One person gets an disease, gives it to every fucker through aircon, handling phones, keyboards, all that sort of stuff, passing papers between each other with stuff that needs to be signed off, and bleh. Just how it is. Right. Let's get things loaded up. 11 days after you build a base-wide cooling system. Please not to go overboard on antibacterial stuff or be too anal about cleaning. I think her workplace is just grotty, I think. Right then, so let's have a little quick overcap. So we did stream till the wee hours last night. We had a late night stream for those of you that might have missed it. We started streaming at like 9 o'clock, and I think we finished at about 20 to 2 or something, so it was quite a late night stream. With that in mind, there may have been some decisions that I now regret, but hey, we are where we are. One thing that I do know is we now have a couple of glossy Drecos, so we should start getting a bit of plastic coming in, which is something that was bottlenecking us a little bit. I am going to do a little sweep before I do anything else. Yeah, we've now got glossy Drecos online, but the rest of our critter ranches are all a bit fucked at the minute. Our hatches are wrong, they're not getting managed properly. It's not ideal. So what I want to do today is one of the first jobs is get the ranches going properly, because they're going to be a source of meat, and also like our smooth hatches here. We need them to be getting us more metal refined and things like that. We did get in some sexy toilets towards the end of the stream. We've now got some nice bathrooms. We've got some bathrooms over here that aren't quite online yet. And what else did we do? We started building this electrolyzer build, or finished this electrolyzer build. We've got another one over here. That we'll need to obviously get finished off, but this one is kind of ready to go. And we started making plans about what we're going to do here in terms of like cooling the oxygen. We just need a bit more power, a bit more plastic at the minute, so we can get this stuff done. We also did some more exploring, ventured off into the wilds in a few places. I think we found another vent over here, and we started looking at getting our suits online, which is something I want to do. We are very, very low on the old algae, which is something that always happens around this point. I end up scrabbling for algae for 100 cycles whilst I get things finished off that I want to do. So, what I'm going to do, first of all, is do a big dig somewhere. I'm not sure where, but I'm going to do a big old fucking dig-off. That's right, it's an old-fashioned dig-off. And we're going to get a load of algae as a buffer, so that I don't need to be scrabbling for too long during the stream. Where do I want to do that, though? Where would be a good spot for a dig? Like down here, there's quite a bit of algae. Let's think. We can actually get down here, can't we? So when we come to dig this stuff out later, what I want to do is make sure this isn't going to be too much of a pain. So we'll end up probably strip mining all of this stuff. Yeah, let's get rid of all this shenanigans. And you'll be a floor. Okay, so this is where we're going to head first of all. First. So we can hop down there. This is fine. Okay. So yeah, I'd like to get suits online, because we are now still making a few Atmos suits. We've got quite a few made already. I'm thinking if we can do like one bank for now and just close off half of this access, I think that'll help us massively. Especially when it comes to like digging down here a bit more where there's no oxygen. That is an plan. That's what I'd like to do. So this null needs to be shut off now as well. Is this water moving? I want to get this wetter. Let's just bounce this back. So we've got an excess of water in here now. We've got like 680 kilos in there. So I'm going to disconnect this pip. I'm going to whack in and vent. And we'll get that spun around. I want to kill off a load of eggs. Let's say like all of these. We're still grooming a few more glossy boys as well to get them online, which will be nice. How are you, Beam? No, since you change your name, it doesn't auto-direct it. People that follow you will still see you under the new name, but going to Lifegrow Ski doesn't work forward. Yeah. I think when you go to Lifegrow Ski, twitch.tv/LifegrowSki, it'll say, like, unless you've got a time machine, this guy's fucking dead. Which is kind of annoying. You think they'd sort of connect the dots for you, wouldn't you? You'd think they would, but they don't. I thought it'd be a simple little fix. I didn't think about all the knock-on effects it would have, to be honest. I thought it'd just be a nice little thing. Get rid of this ski, move along. But unfortunately, it was not to be. Ski was strong. Let's dig out some of this stuff as well. Just whilst I'm here, I can hop down here a little bit. Nice. I'm not sure why they're not done that yet. Right, we smashed all them eggs now. Good, good. And let's turn that off. And what's the deal in here? 8 of 8. But how many little boys do we have? 1. So it must be another little fellow in there somewhere. Oh, it's a normal egg. Okay, let's smash all them as well. Let's get rid of them. Got one more of you. Do like 2 of you. And 1 of you. There we go. And I'll just keep these happy for a minute. Because they are currently cramped. Again, eventually all these excess eggs will become sweet, sweet, delicious, tasty meat, which is one of the things that I want to do here. But I'm just going to let us incubate another couple of these eggs. And then we're on to a winner. And I also want to make sure... Where are we? Plastic. Oh, plastic's already in here. I need to get enough plastic to make a couple of turbines today. So that's going to be one of the next things we need. And one thing I'd like to do as well is see if we can get that sweep by type mod working. Does anyone know if that mod's been fixed yet? The old sweep by type. Because, like, for example, now this little prick's going to eat all my algae and be a little knob. Has anyone tried that mod since we started having, like, crashes with it? Is this so? Supposed to go back through all your YouTube videos and edit the link to your stream? No! Nice if I could. I need to at least edit your profile. Yeah, well, to be honest, I'm waiting for the last couple of bits of art. So everything's kind of up in the air at the minute. It'll all get tied up at the same time. So the lady is feverishly working away on a couple of bits at the minute. And then all the banners and stuff will be redone. And our new identity will be fixed. You know, such a change of identity. I feel like Bruce Jenner. Caitlyn Jenner. Shit. Fuck, I just dead named them. I didn't mean to do that. Speaking of the Jenners, have any of you been watching I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here? If not, why not? It's been incredible. It's been a good one. Let's just nip you off. Heck no. Really? I'm a Celebrity is one of my guilty pleasures. It's one of my Christmas treats. Or not Christmas treats, but it's one of the things I look forward to at this time of year. It's a fucking great program. Why wouldn't you like I'm a Celebrity? It's so feel good and fun. What's your damn problem? Why not? That'll be because it's dreadful. It's not. It's really good. It's really good. Oh, I can't believe you don't like I'm a Celebrity. Are you also anti-fun? I mean, what the hell? What the fuck? Alright, so yeah, we made the decision last stream. This is where we're going to do our egg dumping. So that's something we'll get to in a minute. We've got loads of mechatronics dupes that we can smash this out with really quickly. I'd like to get this funk, this old funk fixed. Which is probably easiest if I just do that. Get all this poo gas out of here. And what else? This biome is melting rapidly, so we're going to have a problem up here in a bit when we try to get up there. But that's fine. This one is also melting. We're going to have lots and lots of water to access eventually. There's so much, like, little pools of water and ethanol and polluted water all over the place. I think we're going to need a monster collection tank down here somewhere when we come to dig everything out. Probably going to be a messy boy for quite some time. But look at that. That's a lot of water there. That's like as much as you get in your starting biome. A lot of water. You know, these are decent pools. And I want them, because I'm a greedy boy. Oh shit, yeah, we found we had all this metal down here. We've got loads of refined metal. Aluminium as well. Aluminium, copper, and iron. We've got shitloads of it. Maybe some... I don't know if we'll find any gold down here, but we're still on the hunt for diamond as well. I'm going to have to get through this biome and get to the diamond. Which I really want. I do really want to get some diamond online. So I can get some... diamond hatches. Where are you off to, little fella? What have you got in mind? What are you planning? Ah, boy. A little mealwood. A friendly boy. So, yeah, I want to get these toilets online over here, so I'm going to just do this quickly. And... oh yeah, this isn't quite ready. Oh, it's fine now. Let's get these rebuilt. We got rid of the funk from in here. We can get this rebuilt as well. And... let's get this in there. Yeah, and then we can get these toilets primed too. Cool. I might start taking some more dupes today. We're desperately going to need another food solution. So what I'm going to do for now is make sure that all of these wild plants that we actually have access to are being harvested. Because I ripped out a lot of plants. Like, a lot of plants. And I know mealwoods are trash, but they're what we've got right now. Alright? So we need to get the best out of them. And put food in dupe faces. Ideally. Oh, I'm feeling sniffly. Real sniffly. All of these boys. Oh, and some delicious beans. I forgot about the beans. What's going on here? We can access any others at the minute. But whilst we've got so many of these little wild boys kicking around, I want some. I want to eat them with my face. And also, oh geez, we've got no wheat down here. I thought we had a few bits of sleet wheat, but I think it might have all been uprooted by weta. You're gonna have wild crops everywhere, but I don't want them to be running around like too much. I don't want them to be too busy. Ah. Tech Prodigy, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How you doing? Lifegrow, does it bother you that you changed your identity with some bastards list today but never used the account? Yeah, funnily enough, I was talking to Max about it the other night. It's a little bit obnoxious. I was debating, like, if there's any way I can contact Twitch and be like, hey guys, so about this guy's account that signed up 9 years ago and, you know, has never posted a tweet or logged into the account ever again. Can I have that, please? But I don't know if they'd actually conform to that. I think that would only work if I was some big boy, famous boy with all the money, you know? And I'm not. But I think that's what I'd like to do. One day approach him and be like, hey, give me that account, you jerks. Oh, Duke just absolutely destroy any asteroid that land on. It explains the shattered Earth at any rate. This is how the world works, though, isn't it? You know, we turn up, we want a hot tub, the world must die. That's how it works. Ooh. I could do with getting some more water down here as well, so what I might do is this little bits around here, I might get pumped into our tank and like this little pool over here and stuff like that. Get it all flowing in here. This needs to be opened. Yeah, let's do that actually. Let's put some little little throwaway pumps here and there. And get that done as well. None of this is like urgent. It'd be nice if we could get it all pumped away. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Oh, I've actually got a little bit of sleep wheat. Let's make some frost buns. Make 7 of them. Oop. Delicious. Alright, so I've still got this stuff to do. I'm giving them a few jobs, but it's all low priority, so they'll just get to everything. There's no immediate rush. I would like us to get some more hydrogen up here, but I'm not going to worry about it yet until we can get the pressure stable around the base. Because whilst the oxygen's still fluctuating here and there, it's no good to try and keep these gases trapped. They'll just end up moving out, and you know, we'll end up losing out as the pressure falls. So we're just waiting on a little bit more Dreco power. What we need. Just found out my mum doesn't have a whisk, a juicer, or my teapot. She sold my teapot. How dare she? I don't have a juicer. I use my hands for that. I've got whisks and stuff. What the hell? Why wouldn't she have a whisk? How does she make nice cream? A lot of searches do have some policies and stuff like that, and inactive accounts reclaim and not just a periodic clear out. You might just not publish it. Well, I tried to contact Twitter, and I went onto their like contact us bit, and it was like, do you have an account problem? Is your hair falling out? Do you need medical assistance? It was like really specific things that you could contact them for questions for, and mine didn't really fall into that. It didn't fall into any category. I would kind of like to have this guy's account, please, thanks. It didn't really fall into anything. So I ended up just leaving it. But I will maybe revisit and have a look at some point. Let's get a little bit of vision up here as well. Also doing some stoof. Did those Pacus find their way home? We have got a bit of a stress problem at the minute, hence people using the old massage table, but it's not too much of a drama, honestly. Let's get this enabled. We just have like, probably gonna need like a main pipe coming into the tank here and get all this. It should be nice cold water kicking around, 20 degrees, you know? Not like it's trash water, it's nice water. It's not trash water, it's good water. They pulled the spoons together into a whisk like a culinary Voltron. I like that. I like that idea a lot. Right. So again, I'm kind of bottlenecked here. I'm going to need to make some steel, and I'm going to need to get some more plastic on the go, as mentioned. I would like to start sort of aggressively digging out some of this stoof, because this is where all my algae and water and clay and all sorts of goodies is. Plus I'll get a bit more vision over here that way. So I might have like another really annoying biome over here. So I think what I'm going to do is with a little priority 7s, I'm going to hop over here. I'm going to do a little dig. make a little love, and then I'm going to try and get down tonight. That's what I'd like to do. That is what I would like to do. So I don't really want to drop any more of this gubbins down here. Oh shit, I forgot I've got some slicksters down here. They've made me 200 kilos of oil. Very good. So let's do a bit of this. And what I could do as well to stem this a little bit is do this. Jump up. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of pooey gas coming out of here. I want a load of buoys down here. I think maybe I'll actually just put in a couple of airflow tiles, like these. Yeah, this will do. Should be pretty good. And then we'll dig this like these, and we'll make sure this is done first. Yeah, there's a lot of funk around here. We're talking like hundreds of kilos of polluted oxygen. What did I make them out of? Copper. We've done that with gold. That's fine. We'll also dig some of these. I've already got quite a lot of these kicking around here, to be honest. This should be fine. Skyman, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, buddy. How's it going? Very good, very strong. A bit of sand to these. There we go. Very nice. Right, let's head through here with some gusto. And then, I say, get over here, get a bit of vision. We'll get some algae in the process doing this as well, you see. So I just need to drop all this water down, find a new home for all this water. There's more water there than I kind of want to drop down, so... Nice. It should end up cleaning a lot of this and leaving us a nice pocket of oxygen here, which would be good. Let's say this will give us some spare. Oh shit! This will give us some spare algae whilst we're waiting to get stuff online. Wow, this circuit is really all over the place, isn't it? Give us some spare algae whilst we're waiting for more Drecos. I've got a couple of adults now. Oh, I want to make sure these are getting regularly groomed and sheared. It's fine. Alright then, so this is the focus first. I've got polluted cold water, guys. How do I use it in the best way? Well, first of all, you thank the RNGesus for such a sweet, sweet geyser. And then just use it to cool everything. Slush geysers are, like, super good. Slush geyser and polluted water geysers are both very, very strong. They both have a lot of cooling potential. Polluted water geysers seem to have a higher output, but their water's at 30 degrees, which is still perfect for, like, cooling machinery and parts of your base and stuff. Slush geysers just have a lot of cooling power. That -10 polluted water, you can do a lot with it. It's real good, real strong. So what I'd normally advise is use it till it's... use it until it has gone a bit too warm, and then either boil it off, or clean it with a water sieve, or feed it to plants. That is generally what I would advise. Yeah, I think I'm going to do a little lador to like here. And we'll dig this out, and then this can be another little polluted water trap. I don't want to put any more polluted water here just yet. We're going to end up with a few of these traps kicking around when you look at all the pools that we've got melting up here and stuff. So I'll just use this natural abyssalite area. And we'll get all this... Oops. Get all this dug out as well. In fact, it's going to be an 8. So priority 8. Go, go, go. I should be able to work here, it'll just be a bit shitty to begin with. And let's get... Let's get all this stuff dug out as well. Get rid of all of this stuff. Very good. And as I say, we'll be getting a wee bit more vision as we head down here as well. Well, I'm tempted to like dig into here actually. I might try and get into here first and do a spot of digging and get some of this refined stuff. There's loads of refined metal here that I could really use with. We are not getting very much in terms of copper and gold off the old hatches. Alright, let's just mop this up. Cool, 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 cool. How are you doing? Still waiting on this wire being done. No water here yet. That's fine. Thimble reeds. Should get some of them growing. Our Drecos are doing a shit job. How's lack of sand now? That used to be a killer way back in the days of yore. How bad of a restriction is it now? Not at all, mate. Because we don't only have sand now. We've also got regolith. So yeah, they actually fixed sand before they introduced space. So they already gave us like many more pockets of sand, so that you basically had enough sand to last you, 5,000 cycles. And then they added space, which gave us regolith, which you can also use for like some filtration stuffs here and there. That's weird. I feel like I put 2 points in that then. So yeah, they kind of already fixed it and then fixed it some more. So we've now got more sand than we actually need, I would say. Way more. I don't really want to spend any more points right now. I'm going to leave this for now. Got plenty of digger dupes, plenty of like mechatronics dupes now, plenty of builders and farmers and ranchers. I think we're okay. Once we get some better food, we can start cross-training more. Alright. Oh shit, yeah, we've been dumping our polluted water up here somewhere, haven't we? So we've got like a polluted water dumping area. Let's also dig down here, and then we can harvest this boy. And this boy. You know what? We're going to harvest this boy as well. I've got no mushrooms of my own, so I'm going to live off the ones that I can find. This is nearly all pumped away, which is good. Oh, shit. Yeah, these are all backed up. I need to get this done quite urgently. Yeah, just get that done, please. Should not take you too long. And let's also do a bit more digging into some of these areas where I've just got wild food that's rotten. I think it would be most smart to go and get this stuff. Most smart. Oh. I've actually got quite a lot of slime backed up now. Right then, so you can be removed. And we'll deconstruct all this gubbins. Yeah. So I may end up putting this pipe back in later for a few different areas, but for now this is fine. Our water geyser seems to be alright. He's just about keeping up, and as long as this is never up here, then it's working fine. You know, we're filling this capacity on this one pipe until it's dormant, which is good. And then I've got my other pipes spare for later. I just don't really want to tie them both up, basically. I don't want both pipes to be tied up by the two hot water geysers. Okay. And this. Nice. There we go. So let's now do a cheeky sweep here. Then we've got our sexy toilets. Although, isn't working at the minute. What setting did I put on this one? Oh, I know why it's not big enough. Need to expand the range on this boy to 11. There we go. But there be sweet, sweet light. And I say I will give them another access point out of there. They won't have to go through the bathroom every time they want to leave the base, but for now that's how I'm going to leave it. Cool. Kiara, how you doing? You were Kiara the Enthusiastic. Because you were like, put me in! I was like, okay. So you are Kiara the Enthusiastic. I thought it was very, very fitting, no? The whole crown moulding texture is probably nicer than any of the other tiles, really. Even better looking than plastic, which is an end goal for most. Yeah, I think so too. I think it looks real nice. It gives it that slick sort of look. I don't know why they removed it. It's such a simple looking texture as well, but it's so pretty. So pretty. Alright. After sort of taking a back burner for a minute whilst I finish doing this digging, we have got someone that has been infected with the old slime lung. Old Camille there. That's fine. Nothing better than a bit of furry lung syndrome every now and again. Sorts people right out. This can now be disabled. Yeah, that's plenty. Oh, he's eating my dirt, the jerk. And then, yeah, we're going to need a water storage in a bit. I should really have dropped a sage hatch in here, shouldn't I? Or a couple of sage hatches, maybe, like wild boys. Oh, well. So we've got a lot of silly, busy tasks at the minute, like collecting of meal lice and stupid stuff like that I don't really want them to be doing for much longer. So I want to get all this water sorted. I want to get my Atmo suits in. Hopefully by that point we'll have enough plastic to do what I want to do. We'll quickly make a bit of steel, just maybe with some of this water that's kicking around down here or something. And then we'll get our build going. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I'm going to do all this like a high priority now, I think. We'll go to like there, and I'm going to hop down here and see if I can't steal a load of this iron and stuff, because I'm going to want that in a bit. So let's do a couple of digs. This will be fine. Look at all this gold and stuff we're getting now as well. Real nice. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Oh, this doesn't line up now, does it? Oh, fool. Fool! Nice. Might as well head over here as well. Got some serious people with the sniffles and slime lung and stuff at the minute. Not the best. So yeah, this will get us a lot of the goodies that we need to just stall out for a little bit longer, as I say. Bit of algae and stuff. Be real good. Right, so that's enough water pumped in there. I might actually just take this pipe and run it all the way down, I think. So I'll probably end up dropping some of this stuff down. Maybe connect up a pump to this as well. Got loads of these little pools of water, so I'll get it all dropped into... Yeah. That will be good. And then we can go for a little walk over here. And hop up there. Fine. Torsten. It's just start as part of the new Oni update. No, it's a mod. We're doing a dark run, so our dupes get like really negative stats when they're in the dark. So they get these sort of... Let's see very well. They get like minuses to all their attributes when they're in the dark. Makes it a bit harder. So yeah, it's a modded playthrough, this one. Does it affect the juice when it's dark? Yes. Real badly. I want to dig some more of this before I drop everything down, I think. I'll do a bit of like this. Yeah, I think we'll do that as well. Fuck it, we're just going to drop all this down anyway, it doesn't really matter how we do it. We're all going to blurp all over the place. Nope, did not ask you to do that. Just wanted one single tile. There we go. Oh, fuck it. Sploopy. Nice. I put this ladder in the wrong place. Alright. Oh. It's hard to see what's going on in the dark. That's kind of the point, guys. That is the point. I know it's dark. I can see how dark it is. It's dark for me as well, don't forget. But that's the point. So that later on when we prettify our base, we'll be this lone little light bastion, you know? Like, we've not lit up very much yet, but eventually we will. We'll light up all of our base and stuff. But now, you know, we're dealing with it. Let's say we're on cycle 200 now. If you factor in how much we've been slowed down by this mod, it's probably the equivalent to us being on like cycle 100. You know, like, our dupes are way slower. Way slower. Very hampered, not as strong. So, you know, you have to remember, like, we're further behind than we would be normally at this point. You know, we've got some infrastructure sorted. You know, we've got some water capped and basics of the base down. We're still missing a lot of rune bonuses, but we've got some of them down. And, you know, things are starting to get online now, say, like Drekos. We had to travel so far to find Drekos. Like, I think our first place was here, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when your dupes have got, like, -5 athletics, -5 everything, trying to get down, it was a real ball ache, if you remember. The farming station doesn't... Wait, hold on. Farming station doesn't work on arbitraries, Perpetual. Doesn't work on them. As far as I'm aware. Alright. All this sweet goodness. Yeah, with the arbitraries, the only bonus that you get from using farming stations is it speeds up the initial growth for the tree to get to 100%. It doesn't actually speed up the branch growth. It's a bit dumb, really. Unless it's been fixed without me knowing. But I'm pretty sure that's the case. It doesn't give you increased speed on the branches themselves. Alright then. Might as well dig out this stuff as well, just to make this a bit more functional on the bottom. In fact, we'll leave this stuff. It's going to be a nightmare to finish off digging some of this stuff out later, I think. But whatever. We've got a big old polluted water tank now anyway. I'll just leave it to like here or something. With all this stoof. In terms of favourite map types, it depends what your playstyle is, really. I really enjoyed Rime. Rime was really fun. But we had a Rime where we had loads of volcanoes and stuff that we could play with, which made it really enjoyable for me. I really liked Arborea. Arborea was a great start. I thought it was really fun. It kind of depends on your playstyle, as I say. Like what strengths you have in terms of like your playstyle. Like, I don't really struggle with cooling anything. For the most part. Sometimes I have little problems. Like, probably my generators and stuff are getting pretty toasty right now. But I don't normally worry too much about cooling stuff. Which should mean that Rime was kind of boring for me. But our world gen was kind of fun. So I enjoyed Rime quite a lot. I think with most of these different starts as well, they're only kind of an early game challenge. So you need to make sure your world gen is decent, so that you get enough longevity out of the play, if that makes sense. You know, any map type, if the world gen's shit, if you're really unlucky with guys or something, then you're not going to have the most enjoyable time. I wouldn't have thought. Alright, let's start doing some stuff. I can now build turbines, guys. I can't believe it. I can actually build turbines. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh shit, this is not right. I'm going to end up covering one of the vents. Oh, it's not very premium. It's not very good. Oh, we found anything else? Not really. I'm going to get him to come and do this stuff as well. I don't know why I've left this for so long. I wanted to clear this out a little bit more. Get down here. And dig out all this gubbins. I know it's wet, Catalina. I know it might be a little bit suffocating down here. But you're going to have to deal with it. I believe in you. I do, I do. It's a little bit of air for you to be breathing. Come on. It's delicious, nice, cold, polluted oxygen. Your favourite. Might just be too far to be doing right now. Yeah, it's a little bit risky, this. Alright, I'm going to have to be patient. Get the Atmo suits online. Which I can do now, in fairness. Let's do that. We do have a feed for oxygen. I will need to make a quick hydrogen tank, I think, for any excess hydrogen. Which, I'm not sure where I want that to be. Maybe do it here for ease. Need an overflow hydrogen tank, otherwise this will all back up. It's like, this is our oxygen setup at the minute, which is kind of ghetto. And you can, for those of you that missed this last stream, so we did this last night, we've got like a nice oxygen looping system here. But currently our hydrogen can only go to our hydrogen gens. So we're going to need to get a hydrogen storage, basically. I'm quite happy with this. It turned out really nicely. Like, in terms of the space that we used and stuff. I like it. I think I like it a lot. So where would be a good place for... Hello? Stop that. Where would be a good place for some gas storage? I could just do it to the side of this, but then I'll have a hydrogen tank here. Will I have an oxygen tank here? I don't know. I don't know if I'm going to necessarily bother with an oxygen tank right now. Maybe I won't. Maybe we'll just do this. Maybe we can fit 2 tanks in here. Maybe that's a plan. Oh shit, this ladder's meant to be potentially coming down here. Maybe not. Maybe we'll try and use this space up. But then I'll want to run pipes and stuff through here later, which is not going to work. Let me think. I want to use this space for something. So the way that this has been squared out at the minute, this space here should match up with this ladder up here. It might not do ultimately, but that's kind of the layout I went for. Which means this space needs to be filled with something. I could do like a little tall skinny boy. That could be kind of cute. That could be cute, I guess. Putting a couple of pumps in here. Do the old tile thing at the bottom. I think that could be cute-ish. Alright, why not? Why not? And then we're sort of using the space properly as well. Alright, so we'll do a boot of this. And we'll just cancel some of these bits for now. The runoff for this is going to be a bit of a break. Yeah, let's get this done right now. And go to dig out all these and these. Go, go, go. Nice. So it's still doing a bit of digging down here, which is fine. I say this is just getting us lots of algae and good stuff. And yeah, we'll get this